can you share my screen? I'm Watanabe. I'm appreciated for inviting me to this session. Dr. Sairo, thank you for joining this meeting. I'll start my presentation here. I'm joining for this meeting first time. I got sudden request for chairman Dr. Zen order to me too many topics about LLIF technique. Sorry to hasty speech. So should disclosure here. And I will introduce approaches for XREF first, and then talking about PPS in single positions here. And there are two kinds of LLIF, as you know or know, angle is different. Trajectory is a different straight or angles different here. There are a few differences, but XREF requires nav monitoring. There is a big difference. Here, XREF requires monitoring because trajectory is just about nav. And nerve injury is a big problem of XREF procedure. And so, in the decompressions is a feature of LLIF, and this is concept to enable enlargement of the dural tube. And so this is CT myelography before the after surgery. And so enlargement can be obtained even for multiple severe stenosis like here. This is 7 years ago cases. Monitoring exposure is here, as you already know. Monitoring the conventional XREF. Here the transverse view of the rubber disc is here. You can see it here. So this is dilator, the step ups, bigger dilator. And this is a problem to the number injury, and so we must use like this monitoring system. And but I have come to believe that the procedure is positive because of the broad methods that ocean procedure, and so I think this method, so this is really to see the videos, the Springer airport which we developed, this is plastic materials. It's inserted into the psoas major muscle and rotate the confirmed location of the nerves. When the nerve comes close to airport and it's a red, monitoring red, this threshold, nerve threshold will become lower. And after the dissection, a dilator insert a skewer approach a route like this one, and secure this trajectory and the cage is installed here. This is issue.
先生、
はい。
全画面モードにできますでしょうか？
あれ、全画面じゃないですか？
発表者モードになってまして。
あ、そうですか。すいません。失礼しました。失礼。変えます。こっちですね。はい、すいません。これでいいですかね。今変えます。すいません。
映ってないですね、今。
あ、大丈夫です。今、発表変えます。失礼いたしました。これでよろしいですか？
これは、OK ですね。はい。
Sorry about So this social XREF cases, this included 19 males and 35 females, whose average age was 71 years. This shows the subject is here, and the finger core group and the compassion XREF group. So method is here, and background and clinical ups is shows here. So comparisons, finger and control group. Finger core group and control with here like this. So 36 patients and 18 patients. This is a reverse. Finger core is severe cases, include severe cases like this. Regarding the approach route of the XREF, the location of the psoas major muscle is important. Is MR axial image is here, this is nerve, psoas major muscle, and approach is here. And rising psoas case is here. This is rising psoas. It is severe to approach the conventional XREF procedure. And so measurement position is the method is here. To summarize briefly, PP percent is larger means rising source cases. And so result is here. Finger L code group and control group between confirmed. So 5 cases and 7 cases have nerve complication. It's a symptom resolved within 3 weeks and significantly lower than the control group. And so measurement of rising stress position is here. Rising stress cases, 6 cases include a finger code group. And so threshold values, the mean threshold after dissection was increased all cases. And 19 ampere is the post-dissection means larger. Regarding the correlation between PP and threshold, it is found that highly negative correction was confirmed with PP percent values before dissection, but the correlation was eliminated after use of finger L code. This slide shows some reviews about neural complications here. As a result of this study, this is a safer method for the X-ray. I think so. I think this slides. And so this is my paper. It's a basically honor to me. This is neurosurgery. This is a paper. Paper is cover article and promoted. It is my very good works, but this is not using in clinical use. And so normally after LLIF, a patient was moving positions lateral to prone. So, however, there is a problem, the difficulty in estimating in the angle insertion. I used a smartphone and developed applications. And the original device, this is attached to the pedicle probe and here. And so we can help to use the insertion lateral position in pedicle screw in lateral positions. The aim of study is here. We compared the 55 patients with insertion in lateral position and 20 patients with insertion in the prone positions here. And the smartphone is protected the plastic film. So we can see this is the image and angle meter. We can insert pedicle screw in lateral positions here. The result shows no difference at this rise. A single position and change position is a background. There's no difference. And so this is a deviation and operation time. Operation time is reduced about 30 minutes, and so no complications. And so next is single level fusion, compared single level fusion, LLIF versus TLLIF, single level fusion study. This is here, and so operation time is mean shorter at 56 minutes, and so shorter operative time. So this is a very efficiency to minimize MIS procedure, I think. And so next is VR topics. And so 2D FCD screen to VR, I say the XR, now the XR. This is a defined XR extended reality. It's 3 times here. So at first, I developed virtual reality systems. And so the software is here, the specific 3D polygon will send the Unity game engine software, and so high quality 3D CG data. And so we added this data, this is for amusement system. This is convert and expresses and in the virtual reality room, and we can see like this 3D image with the goggles. And so this is in interoperative system is this mixed reality system. Mixed reality is here, and we can see the created and the world that combines the real and virtual world. And this means that through insertion trajectory, we set on the PC, and so we can see the real world. And the trajectory line is this green line. This is LLIF interpretive use, and we can see the vessels, rings, and so bones and instrumentation. We can see here. But it's hard to wear goggles for long times. And this is a verification. This is a cadaverse and with worm and guide warrior insertion with extended reality. And so this is a angular accuracy was okay, no problem. But the positional accuracy, if we moved quicker and ahead, and it's a poor image. And but so we need equipment, another equipment like a C-arm. Now many XR technologies currently available here. And so this will be approved and introduced. So this is a device development stage, this figure. And so our group provides.
It has now been successfully developed
and so XR medical education with forwards education system. This is many students we can get the image to the with a goal and to using education. And so XR technology I presented in this talk is shown, and so preoperative, interoperative is here. And so future issues, how to going to the future of XR technology, but a lot of problem we can see here. This shows this is issues, and so need to be resolved at high level, and especially interpretive support. Current level of technology is amusement park rides. We cannot every day this go-kart like amusement park rides. More improve technology. We cannot use everyday interoperative these head-mount displays. This is a famous diagram in order for the XR to become popular. It must cross by this deep groove called chasm. This is very, very deep. And so I think it needs at least 3 or 4 years to jump the groove, and they need to be resolved at a high level to use interpretive XR goggles and glasses. And summary is here. Thank you for the presentations.
Thank you so much, Professor. Please wait to discuss some time. Okay, I'd like to introduce the next speaker, Professor Lim. Are you ready for us to talk?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will start.